Hey everybody, we finished that yoga series today. I made it through an entire fucking yoga series. I don't remember exactly when I started. I want to say it was around April. But we've just been doing yoga once a week. We missed a couple, but we always made up that episode, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we skipped any episodes. So, we've got bare bones basics, like, I know an entire series worth of poses, gotten practice using them, gotten used to the flow, the rhythm, and next week we're starting another one. And I think really this is more like the intro to calisthenics. Not like really an intro to calisthenics, but my body's introduction to calisthenics. I think the next thing I'm going to try and do is get like a set of dip bars, and I'm going to start working on expanding that core strength, expanding the arm strength, expanding a lot of the shoulder and back muscles that are required in order to do the calisthenic exercises that I've been thinking about for so long. Maybe it's not just about getting back into lifting in this next leg, because I start that again tomorrow. I need to, tonight I'm going to nail down my new set of exercises and my new workout schedule, and we're going to go for it. I am on day 3, I think, of creatine saturation, and I am gearing up to get rid of the sugar. My sister invented some kind of like mac and cheese that is keto friendly. It's like cauliflower and cheese and buffalo and chicken. It's pretty fucking good. So I'm all set to go diet wise. I have I've got my protein shake down to a science at this point. I'm getting all of the things I need. I'm adding multivitamins back in tomorrow also, because you cannot skimp on your multivitamins, guys. It's important. And that's really what I'm focused on the next leg of this journey. It's all about self-improvement. It's about getting back into the rhythm, the routine. Now that we are used to the physical toll that work has brought, the new job, it's time to get it all back on lock. And it's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be difficult because this is not our first rodeo. We know exactly what we're doing. Finally, there's an snowplows through. I have to shovel tomorrow too. And I have not shoveled snow in a very long time. That is going to be interesting. But we've got more and more of this completion energy coming through. We completed our yoga series. Oh, and I beat, recreationally, I beat a game that I'd never beaten before. The game that my hair and tattoo came from, I'd never played the prequel. It was the first one that came out. It's not really a prequel. But it was like this Fire Emblem and then that Fire Emblem. And this is the one I always played. But I went back and played the one that came first. And I just beat it for the first time. It was kind of hard towards the end. So I'm super proud of myself for that. More completion energy. We've got things lining up. And there's an energy here of utilizing your intellect in a way that streamlines your life. Awakening, foresight. This is the energy of, I just saw a big firework, like off in the distance. Like this high priestess is looking off and just seeing this big firework. Spiritually speaking, maybe. Or perhaps it's like a massive shift in mentality, a massive shift in energy. Reprioritizing your happiness leads to happiness. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. And there's always, whatever this awakening is, whatever this realization is that the High Priestess sees, whatever the shift in energy is, it might come with a little bit of a tower, a little bit of a shakeup. but I'm getting that this is actually a really good thing, because this is all about like, what's that game? There's like a game where you have to get all the pieces into the puzzle, and then it's on a timer, and eventually, like, if you don't do it in time, then the whole thing just, and it all explodes. But with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here, I'm seeing that it's almost the reverse entropy version of that game. It's like the timer went off and all the puzzle pieces are like zzz, into the board, magnetized into place. Because nothing ever sets you off balance for long. You know what I mean? In this last year, we've had a couple months that have been reprioritized. And while we were maybe pulling back our energy in this area or that area, we were refining and improving this area and that area. So it was a redistribution of energy. But now those areas are cleaned out, balanced, and cleared. So we're spreading it back out. Revisiting. Total balance. What do we need to know, Spirit? There's going to be travel coming in here. There's going to be a necessity to open your mind, to be brave, because you're not always going to want to do that thing. Like, you might want to do it, but there might be a certain amount of fear here. Similar to the fear of traveling alone or getting on a plane. Some kind of fear. In regards to doing something by yourself. But that doesn't matter, because you can handle it. And you are already in the energy of truth and breakthrough. We have been consistent. With the 30-minute walks, we did those. We didn't miss a single one. And then we've done an entire week now of the hour-long walks. Now I'm going to stick to that hour-long walks, and I'm going to add in probably my planks and crunches first. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe instead of going right back into a full weightlifting routine tomorrow, I'm going to reintroduce my planks and my crunches. So I will be doing my walk, my planks, my crunches every day. And then I'll start adding in targeted exercise. Oh, I like that plan. This is great. I'm glad we did this. 3. Maybe is 2 enough? Maybe we'll start with 2 targeted exercises at low weight, in addition to the walking, planking, crunches. Yeah, that seems like a plan. Not a full-blown, because my normal weightlifting routines have about 5 exercises per session, not including crunching and planks. So we're going to do 2. That should get us shredded in no time. I think that'll really instigate a sense of stability here. Foundations. So, and this message might be more about me mentally planning than anything. But maybe it's more about making the decision to consciously go through your ideas, your plan, your possibilities. I heard a reading the other day that was like, you need to plan out exactly what you're going to do with the resources that Spirit's going to provide for you. And I think that there is something to that. There is something to planning ahead of time, even if you're not pulling the trigger yet. If you have a plan, A, B, C, and D, and then it's time to go, you are already prepared to do so.